Let us review what the computer has to say. It's all feeding into each other. High energy lab. The Nomai successfully reproduced the temporal anomaly first observed at the Whitehall station. The Nomai discovered they could increase the negative time interval by adding energy to the warp cores. The Nomai wanted to know if a 22 negative time interval was possible. They concluded it requires they require new technology to produce the necessary energy as well as an advanced warp core to handle the energies. Ash Twin was proposed as a location for the new project. We know that much. Yep. The Ash Twin Tower map. Hey, there's a picture of it. Thank you. That's neat, except it's on my ship, so I gotta be on the ship to view it. But yeah, knowing that the sun tower has a giant sun on the top of it, which isn't visible in this silhouette as much, but is clear when you're flying over it, is helpful. Map of the towers on the Ash Twin's equator. The towers on Ash Twin allowed the Nomai to quickly travel between Ash Twin and other locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. Each tower is designed to visually reflect the astral body it links to. The fact that they all go underground seems awfully inconvenient, though. The Nomai plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22 negative time interval. It's noteworthy that that's the central thing of the entire chart. Is that it's the development of the explanation of how I'm looping in the first place. Gotta remember my pathing. I wish I remembered my pathing better. I didn't do a good job at establishing an easy way of accessing the surface. The city, I mean. That's not good news. Not good news. Yeah, I don't think I found an easy way to get to that experiment again. I believe I need to get in there again if I want to try my idea. I just need to find the correct tower this time. I don't know. I found this thing fast this time. I'll just land here again and hope it's the right path. It can be so weirdly hard to land around here. Ah, debris. Gotcha. Okay. Wait, this is the air gap, isn't it? Breathable air. Yeah, this is the one. Alright, so the far left. Right, going fast doesn't benefit me because I have to wait for that one hazard anyway. I'm sitting here trying to hurry and I'm remembering, oh right, I can only get past that one spot by waiting for the... There's the pit, so turn left. So since I know I'll have a little time to kill, I should just look around the city a little bit more. So this is... yeah. That problem. But like there's writing down there, which means you can get down there. And if you fire this... I'm not getting as lucky as I was before. But I'm pretty sure I managed to make it fall, like, straight down the hole or something, right? Like, isn't there a hole in there? Am I... Yeah. There must be a way to get into that chamber, even if they maybe never wrote it down. Or maybe they did write it down somewhere. That lights the whole place up. Stepping stone cave. Oh, more of a fall than I initially expected. God damn. Yeah, we have more to explore here. I gotta get going though. I have a particular goal. And I think I'm getting closer to the time where I need to be there. That's cool though, I found the lights. So that's what that chamber is. It lets you turn the lights on. And if I, by any chance, get to the sandfall and it's too late, then I guess I'll just go back. And explore those chunks instead. Nope, I'm right on time. Ow. Oxygen's not great. Yeah. Go, go, go. We go left here. Gotcha. Bibbidi-bum, bubbidi-bum, bubbidi-bum, bubbidi-bum. Alright, we've escaped the primary problem. Oh! What's happening? Where am I? Okay. We're good. Not a good moment for me. Where does that take me then? No, this is downwards. Yeah, this is from somewhere else entirely. It would also kill me. Probably. I don't know. That probably connects to somewhere. I don't think I've seen where it is yet. Howdy, I'm back. How y'all doing? Alright, so that's the time experiment. These are the cores. I should probably bring a dark core. It's a guess, though. All the ones... Not all the ones. The sun that I looked at had a dark core on it, so I'm gonna assume that the ones on this planet are dark cores and the ones on other planets are light cores, but I don't know if that's the case or not. But it's a good starting point. Where's my ship? Far away. Okay, now I've got my... Ooh, make it. Cool. Right now I've got my shortcut opened up, so now I can come back more easily if I need to. And if I finish exploring the other place in time, then I'll go try to do another attempt at surviving the spike gambit again. We'll see about that. Knowing my luck, I went too fast. That's how it always seems to go. Knowing my luck, it'll be that I went too fast and the equator's not even exposed yet. Yo, planet, where you at? Where you at? Don't see ya. Where you at? Oh, the planet. This is your axis. Don't hit that. Okay. Oh, there he is. How you doing, buddy? Okay. You can kind of just land wherever, honestly, except in the path of that. Okay, cool. Is it going by? It's going by. So there's the fans, the sails, whatever. Solar panels, things. Here's our first tower. This one probably takes you to the Hanging City, because it's a series of pillars. There's no roof here, is there? No. There's air. It's full of trees. I'm not sure if this is the Hanging City or if it's Heartharia of the Hearthstone planet. I'm trapped. Until that door shows up. But yeah, I think I goofed up and can't get back out. Oh! Okay, maybe I could if I aimed correctly. Ah, I'm so sorry, buddy. I hurt you a lot. You know what? Fuck it. Here we go. No, that's brittle. The other one was hearth, yeah. It's starting to show up. Oh, don't leave orbit, don't leave orbit, don't leave orbit, don't leave orbit. Is this the twins? Because that's the sun, I think. No, the next one's the one that's tied to the sun is the twins. So it's going to be the next one in this direction. This is the one that I'll likely die trying to navigate. Yeah, here's the twins. So one of these towers is split down the middle, which is likely where I already am, so it probably doesn't even have a booster on it. Or it does? What? It does seem to have one, which is weird. This is the broken one, yep. But no, there's already a core here. They gave me the option to carry them, so I figured they're probably necessary for some reason. I don't know. Wait. Wouldn't I have to be pointed downward? If this is what I think it is, like a chance to warp into the inside of this planet, wouldn't it have to be pointing the other way? I don't... Because this one's the split one, right? So that one should warp me to that guy. But I'm trying to get to the inside of this planet, the ash planet. In which case, don't I have to look down or something? How do I look at the inside of my own planet? This may have been a bad idea. I'm also maybe gonna die now. Looking in this direction. Get in the covered doorway. Whoa! It worked. Okay, that was unnerving. It worked. Why did it work? Nobody knows. What the fuck? What am I looking at? Oh my god. Ah. Ah. This is uncomfortable. Oh, don't stay off the platform. I don't know how I got here, so let's not go back. I'm not sure what the mechanic was to get here. Here we are. This room was artificially dark, wasn't it? When I came here, when I project here, like, it's clearly way less dark when I'm actually here. But here we are. These are the masks. 13 minutes, 26 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Masks receiving data from probe tracking module, Giant's Deep, memory shuttle, statue. Timber hearth memory statue. So if there's a 22-minute loop based on what they said, then we're already far along. 9 minutes until end of transmission cycle. Until end of cycle transmission. Fuck. Alright, so the numbers have been pretty established at this point. So it's a 22-minute loop. That's what the game is. I have to get going. Oh, there's a lot here. Okay. Yarrow. Today we finished the excavation of the Ash Twin. Here, in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin Project, powerful enough to send information back in time. Coleus. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. Raimi. We need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. Pi. How far we've come since our experiments at the high energy lab. I still can hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis is true. Yarrow. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Cassava. Hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Okay, hypothesis. The cores have been forged could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. Yarrow. The important point is we are all connected to the Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. They're just going at it. Another that's another mask that has no statue that hasn't opened its eyes yet. That could potentially get to somebody else. Yarrow, our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone could coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. Yarrow. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in interest of safety. Whoopsie. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be the one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? I think that one of the first things we saw was that Mallow was part of the problem, weren't they? Yarrow. Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they truly are remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idaya have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. Fuck. What? If anything goes as planned, is everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the Sun's explosion. What happened to all their conservation messages everywhere? They're just talking about ending the planet now? Ending the solar system? Did they not mean supernova when they talk about the Sun's explosion? Oops, just unplugged my headphones. Was worried that something crashed. But I just turned. Raimi, I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task, in more ways than one. Am I misinterpreting something? Yarrow, we're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Oh shit. So yeah, they made the supernova happen on purpose. This project is doing that. And then it fires the probe back in time. And that somehow is how I keep coming back? The probe keeps sending me back, and anyone else hooked into the system, which is just the two of us, basically. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin Project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. Yeah, by not blowing up the sun again, right? Isn't that the idea? That must have something to do with why I always come back. Even if I die, is that it's already set up to send me back. No matter what. I don't know. Something like that. Huh. So if I can get to the Sun Station and stop it, then we stop going supernova and my people are saved. For the first time, I understand what's happening, what's causing the actual problem, and could potentially figure out how to fix it. Hell, I could, if I want to go all martyr, I could ram into that sun, I could ram into the Sun Station at full speed and potentially knock it into the sun or something like that. That would definitely kill me though. But yeah, if you stop the sun station, then the supernovas stop happening. Supernovas that weren't supposed to happen in the first place. So it's not a natural supernova, that's hope. You would think that they would know about the supernova coming anyway, our people, if it was a natural one, but this is our first indication, our first proof that it is in fact an artificial supernova. But none of the people who created the project are alive to see it. So I think... Oh no, that's not encouraging, but we'll get to that in a minute. But I think the plan was to create multiple supernovas, loop in time for a while, gather the data that they needed from the supernovas or the power and so on, then stop looping and stop causing the supernova, and in which case there would then not be... Sorry about that. If they could prevent it, then presumably they could end in a timeline where there was no supernova, basically, while having the data that they needed to get from using the supernova. The problem here is that they created a system where, like, it would... I don't know, they have a lot of systems here, so I don't remember if this is the right one or not, but they had one that was going to go off once it succeeded, but it was also going to go off if it failed. They had some kind of system that, like, when it eventually died out, it would fire for whatever reason, and that might have been this one. I think there might be a thing where the supernova thing is being fired off at a timing based on a system failure, but like they never accounted, the Nomai never accounted for not being around anymore, because they created this crazy complicated system that's very dangerous, and then they got wiped out by the interloper all at once, and so now their systems are still here, but they're all gone, and we're suffering the consequences of the loop that they basically created themselves, is, I think, what's going on here. Like, I don't think the loop serves a purpose in this timeline anymore. So, Yarrow, these words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Pi, suppose we redesign the Sun Station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. Raimi, I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. Idaya, this is easier expressed than accomplished. Pi, we can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idaya, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. Yeah. I don't know, hopefully it's an unnatural supernova or we're fucked. Although expanding into a red giant and then supernovaing naturally is supposed to take like hundreds or thousands of years, not like 30 seconds. Yarrow, We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system, and we're anxious to explore it. Oh god. It's been a very long time since we last explored something new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. And then society ended and they all died. Yep, there's all these projectors. What is this gonna do? Oh boy, what have I done? You're about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Shit. Shit, I think that kills me. I think removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project means that it would, how do I put this? Artificial gravity control. That's what I do that's where I go if I want to turn off the gravity and fly up to the core. If I disable the core, I stop looping, I think. I think that'll kill me. Maybe permanently, right? Because then there won't be... I don't think that'll disable the gravity thing. It'll... sorry, I don't think that'll just disable it shooting the sun because we're not in the sun station. I think that just disables what we're doing. The looping. So it would kill me while not solving the problem that keeps killing the galaxy. It just means we would stop looping, I think. It's hard to say. Yep. This is when they're talking about creating the shell in the first place. Because we have a protective shell around where our current location that's completely all-encompassing and defended. And then they're going to seal up all the holes. So the only way in was the teleporter I just used. Yep. These are all the locations where I could familiarly project into here, which most of them I've done, I believe. Brittle Hollow, probe tracking module, Giant's Deep. So by and large, I've seen these already. Probably all of them. I have exciting news, Privet. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from Orbital Probe Cannon. Ramey's adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the Orbital Probe Cannon well? We are. The probe tracking module is ready to record each launch flight's trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Ramey. Hello, spinning ship icon. But I think I've already seen all these logs, because this is the other side of each conversation. Can't really guarantee that. Here's where I'm trying to get back to. Yeah, there's the electric dome. There's the coral stuff I saw. From this perspective, I don't see any lights. Which hopefully means that there's no... I really hope that means that there's not an angler on this planet. The fact that I don't see anything is encouraging. I don't know what, I just bumped me in the air a little bit there. That was weird. Ah! Is gravity getting weak, or is something else pulling me off the ground? The good news is it's reasonably easy to get here, and I don't even have to repair it. I just have to, like, look down or something and wait, I think. Which is reasonably easy to do. I feel like these aren't even laid out the same way they were when I first looked at them, but I could be wrong. It's definitely lit differently. Didn't want to spoil how cool this room was or something. Giant's Deep. Brittle Hollow. Let's check the familiarity of these messages. Although I do feel like I'm being observed. Yeah, I remember that message. Installing the warp core. Yeah, we just read this message like a couple hours ago or something. I wish I was more confident about what to do. But for now, I think I might want to leave myself open to waiting and having to reacquire access to this place in the future. Because I don't think I want to take out the core. I think that'd be bad for us. Where was the gravity spot? So I could look at it. Oh, there it is. It's right. It was right behind me. If I take it out, we will destroy the Ash Twin project. Alright, I've disabled artificial gravity. I think I'm now spinning with the system. Oh man. This is really cool. It's yeah, you can still tell I'm spinning, but I ended up matching the rotation of this, so it doesn't feel like okay, now I'm not. Now I can see it moving it again. I don't know. It's trippy. Yeah. I don't feel safe doing that yet. Whoa. This is the difficulty of controlling the shit with your eyes. It causes these kinds of problems. Well. Here comes the end of the universe. Oh god. Gravity being reestablished was a little scary for a moment there. Let's get you closed. I don't want you to be unsafe. And we'll wait for the universe to explode. And that'll be the end of this episode. This is an important location. I'll feel a little silly if I was supposed to yank that out, but I can always come back later. That's the inherent nature of loops. Will I die, though? I do wonder whether or not this place is even vulnerable, or if it breaks the cycle. Because we are in a heavily defended location full of this crazy protective stuff. So I kind of wonder if maybe it was in some way safe from the supernova, but if it is, then I break the loop and that'd be concerning. I'd also be imprisoned in here because I can't warp back out because the outside tower probably gets destroyed. Whoa. Whoa. Do the masks fly in there or anything? Whoa. Then it kills me. I probably should have gone in there. I don't know. I'm trying not to prematurely end the game before I get the chance to explore everything, but maybe I should have just flown into that void. That's terrifying. Would that have been my chance to, like, restart the loop without actually dying or something? Or where does it go? Does it go to the quantum moon? Does it go to where all of them are? Does it go to where everyone's alive on... maybe alive on Brittle? Not Brittle. Bramble? Huh. Things to consider.